Alright, welcome back to the Supercoach Enough channel. In this video we're going to review Game Week 8 of the 2024-25 Fantasy Premier League season. So I guess firstly just a quick apology. Normally I do the Game Week previews leading into the weekend, but life just got a bit busy last week and I completely forgot about Fantasy Premier League. So obviously I had played the wild card. We talked about that and was hoping for a bit more, but only ended up with 37 points, and can be partly attributed to some of the moves that were made post video, but we will try to discuss them as best that I can remember. But definitely if I'd kept the team that was in that video, we would have done a lot better. But that's how it goes in this game. So if we have a look at the team, the first sort of change to what we discussed was in defence, with Kelleher and goal. So with the news that Allison was going to be out for a few weeks, I just thought, well, I'm playing the wild card. If I'm going to trade keepers, now's the best time. And, if I can get a keeper in what is proven to be the best defence so far this year, it'd be silly not to. I didn't think he was going to get a clean sheet this week. Chelsea are a good team, but happy to have him in the team. We'll cop 2 points. Elsewhere, Gabriel with just the 1 point, so a couple of goals conceded didn't help there, and does have a tough run of fixtures coming up. So I guess probably one to consider. Do we move on? Does get the nice swing of fixtures, but something we can ponder. Alexander-Arnold, 2 points, that's fine. And Rico Lewis, pretty sure he was one we brought in the original video, but with Rodri's injury, looks like he's pretty well locked in, having that sort of half quarterback type role that they have, the two defensive midfield, 2 pivots, that's what I was looking for. So piece of the Man City defence. Didn't get a clean sheet this week, among other surprises, which we'll discuss in a minute. In the front end of things, Brennan Johnson's another one we bought, and we did have James Maddison, but basically got the same coverage in terms of Spurs attack, for about $1 million cheaper, but unfortunately he blanked this week, and Maddison did score an assist, so that was one of the points where we stuffed up a bit. Mo Salah did get some nice returns, 12 points, and as you can see the VC, so obviously got the captaincy call incorrect this week, so obviously captaining him would have been nice. And Burmo, Smith Rowe both blanked, but Raul Jimenez scored a goal, so I'm pretty sure the front three was the same from the video, from memory. Delap blanked, and Haaland surprisingly blanked against the Wolves defence. And so the bench, I guess, is the other point where we missed out on a lot of points. So first of all, we could have had Rodgers on field, got us 6 points, but we chose the Fulham guys over the Villa guy in that matchup. Pretty sure they were playing each other. Yep, so was predicting the result to be the other way around. James Justin, I think we had him in the initial draft, so that's fine. But Ait Nouri was one we bought in late, so we initially had Keane from Everton, who then goes and scores a goal and does crazy things. What did he do again? Yeah, scored a goal. Got the 3 bonus points because of it. Clean sheet as well there against Ipswich. So that was about 10 points. I mean, would have we played him over these 3? Probably not. And the other change in goal, we decided to go Sanchez as well. Again, with Liverpool and Chelsea playing each other. Wasn't the best week to do it, but we were playing the wild card. Meanwhile, Sells goes ahead and gets a clean sheet, plus 7 saves, 3 bonus points. So I haven't seen what he scored in terms of numbers, but yeah, we had Keane, we had Sells, we had Madison in the initial draft of the wild card, and it all blew up in our face. But I'm happy with the sort of, I guess, the all round depth of the team. We can play any of these guys most weeks, I think, even to Nori. Obviously, a tough fixture against Man City, but Brighton, again, not the strongest, but then Palace, Southampton, look, nice green fixtures coming up. You love to see it. So, in terms of the league, um, so I ended up getting the win in what was a low scoring matchup against Jed Mack is bottom. So I'll just have a quick look at Marshall's team. So I copped the -3 from Saliba, which was rough. Captain Haaland as well. No Salah. Saka was injured, so yeah, a tough week. Jackson getting the goal. Palmer blanking as well. So definitely not the best week there. If I go back, so it looks like top scorer this week was Guns N' Roses, so Shoaib's team. So it sort of started off the season slow, but starting to hit the stride. And I should have a look at the overall ranks. I'm pretty sure most of these guys are doing better than me. But had Guardiola who scored, so 10 points there. VC'd Salah. What was the captain? Oh, Saka was captain, so that worked out pretty well. Nice one. Watkins scored. So I guess Captain Salah was a big part of that, which is pretty nice. Had Keane on the bench as well, so I mean 14 points would have been handy on field. I'll just go back, have a look at a few of the other higher scorers. I want to see if anyone still has Sells in goal and what he scored. No. Matt's got Martinez in goal, who went well with 8. But I guess no Haaland or Lee. Didn't need to do that. Gone too far back. Back to the previous video. Alright, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll have a look at transfers. So Sells scored 11 points for that effort, so that would have been very nice as well. But yeah, in terms of trades, we've got 0.5 in the bank. We've just obviously ran the wild card, so no need to panic trade. The one might have been to look at Palmer after this week, although a couple of toughish fixtures coming up, so we'll wait for Arsenal in a few weeks and then we'll go from there. I think even Spurs is always a chance for an attacking stat there, so a pretty good run right through. So if we start banking a couple of trades, looking to sort of target getting Palmer in. Other than that, I don't think we're missing too much at the moment. So, as I said, happy to roll with this team for the time being. So, I guess the last thing is just to put together the squad for this week. Gabriel against Liverpool. So, is there an argument one of these guys gets benched for, Justin or Nori? Probably not. I think particularly Alexander Arnold, we like his attacking capabilities. Rodgers, Bournemouth at home against Everton away. So maybe we switch Smith Rowe out. Hasn't been in the best sort of attacking return form, albeit didn't play a big minutes against Man City. But yeah, even no goals, 0.01 expected assists. Not much in the Forest game either. So that's fine. We'll put him on the bench. I reckon we will use Sanchez against Newcastle in the home fixture. Better chance of a clean sheet there. And then I think Haaland, against Southampton at home is nailed on captaincy option. Salah against Arsenal, wouldn't doubt him scoring a goal, but if you had to pick who's more likely, I think most people are going Haaland this week. So I think, yeah, that's how we're gonna leave it. So we'll save the team. That's what I wanted to do. I don't know if we can. Let's look at the overall. So yeah, I'm 1.7 mil in the league, but again, go to the standings. So I guess you can see the points, and basically, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 guys all above me in the overall. So well done, everyone. Um, Maybe just Matt trailing behind a bit, but that's okay. But on the head-to-head, it's fairly close still. Only a couple of league wins separates the bottom from the top four. So plenty to play for. But I'll just go back to the team for this week. Game week 9. We know Sanchez is in goal, so we'll just highlight those guys. And yeah, we'll wrap the video up there. So as always, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them below this video. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the Premier League content. Give us a subscribe if you're wanting to check out all the fantasy sports content on the channel. And other than that, we will catch you in the next one.